காட்டும் மா பிரம்மவத்துவாலன் சிவநிலை தவசச்சீட செரி குருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோர் உருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. Tenpan Murti means one who is sitting facing south. Ten means south. So that is Dakshinamurti. Now, we shall chant from the words 24. எரியும் எரியும் எருகரும்பையெல்லாம் எரித்து நீராக்கலெனவே எரியாம் அறிவும் கருமம் அனைத்தும் எரித்தே கருமம் அனைத்தும் எரித்தே உருவிக்கும் நீராவுணர் எவனியக்கமெல்லாமும் இச்சயன்னம் என்னும் இவையில்லனவாயங்கும் அவனே அறிவெறியால் வெந்த வினை யானவனை யான்றோள் வெந்த வினை யானவனை யான்றோர் அறிவொழி சேர் பண்டிதன் என்றார் ஒழி சேர் பண்டிதன் என்றார் ஆசை சினமற்றார் அடங்கு மனமுற்றார் தேசுரு ஆன்மாவை தேரெதிகள் பாசமில் புத்தர் அவருக்கு பூரண நிர்வாண சுகம் அவருக்கு பூரண நிர்வாண சுகம் நித்தம் அனுபூதமானே அனுபூதமானே தீரம் சேர் புத்தியினால் சித்தத்தை மெல்ல மெல்ல புத்தியினால் சித்தத்தை மெல்ல மெல்ல நேரச் செய்ய வேண்டும் நிச்சலன மாரதனே சித்தத்தை ஆன்மாவில் சேர்த்திடுக மற்றெதுவும் ஆன்மாவில் சேர்த்திடுக மற்றெதுவும் இத்தனையும் எண்ணிடாதே. So till this point of time we have studied yesterday Dhiram ser buddhinal, with a purified intellect, with a brave intellect. Buddhi means intellect. சித்தத்தை மெல்ல மெல்ல நேர செய்ய வேண்டும், நிச்சலனமாய் செய்ய வேண்டும். Slowly and steadily you have to make the mind steady. Nichalana means without any chalanam. Maradane, oh Maradane, a great valorous Maradane, valorous hero. Sittathai aanmavil சேர்த்திடுக. The real heroism is not fighting the battle. It is fighting the inner battle to turn within and to merge the mind within the self. Sittathai aanmavil சேர்த்திடுக. Now may you merge the mind in your own heart. மற்றெதுவும் இத்தனையும் எண்ணிடாதே. Then do not think about anything else. Na kinchidapi chintayet. Do not think about anything else, not even about God. See, only when you are away from God, you can think about God. Na? So therefore, it is not thinking about God, it is being as God. You understand? So no sentimentalism there. Ayyo, if I don't think about God, will He not, find fault with me? No. So you be as God. So this is what we have seen in the chapter 6, 25th verse. Now today we are going to see the next verse. Chapter 6, 26th verse. Chapter 6, 26th verse. That is 28th in our Geeta saram. That is taken out from the chapter 6, 26th verse. The next verse of Bhagavad Gita. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalamasstiram tatastataha niyamyaitad atmani eva vasham nayet. This is also another famous shloka from Bhagavad Gita. எதுவும் திறமின்றி என்றும் அலை சித்தம் எதனை பற்றியே ஏகும் அததனின்று ஈர்த்தந்த சித்தத்தை எப்போதும் ஆன்மாவில் சேர்த்து திறமுறவே செய். எதுவும் திறமின்றி என்று மலை சித்தம் எதனை பற்றியே ஏகும் அதது நின்று ஈர்த்தந்த சித்தத்தை எப்போதும் ஆன்மாவில் சேர்த்து திறமுறவே செய். See, எதுவும் திறமின்றி, meaning திறமின்றி means without being in one place. Stiramindri means always chanchala. It is full of chanchala, always moving. Eduvum tiramindri endrum alai sittam. It is always roaming. See, our Acharya used to say, it roams in three parameters: desha, kala, vastu. Desha means you are here, suddenly the mind goes somewhere else, to your native place, or somewhere else it goes. That is space. Time, it goes to the past experiences, or it imagines the future. And of course objects, it jumps from one object to the other. So endrum alai sittam, this mind is always roaming about, alaihindradu, wandering everywhere. Yadadanai patriye yehum, always it holds on to something and it roams. There will be some object or other holding on. See, whatever you are so attached to, that alone will disturb you in the meditation, the seat of meditation. Let us say you sit as a mother, very concerned about your daughter or your son. When you sit as a mother in meditation, your child, your son or daughter will come and disturb you. Ayyo, I don't know what is going to happen to him. What will happen to her? I don't know. Oh Lord. Then how can you meditate? So when you sit for meditation, you should not sit as anybody. Either you can have this attitude that I am the devotee of the Lord and this is my date with the Lord, my time with the Lord. No thinking of anything else. This is my personal time with my own Lord of my heart. So I have to sit. Or take the stand that I am the Atma, the self, I have nothing to do with this world or anything. I have nothing to do, no sambandham with all this. Howsoever wonderful it may be. My own son, my own daughter, my own, no my own. Even I am false. So we have to sit as what? Asangoham, 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 punaha. I am totally detached from everything because I am the self. In me there is nothing else. With that attitude you have to sit. Otherwise, whatever you are worried about, that will disturb you again and again. So mind holds on to something or other. So, yadadanai patriye yehum, holding on to which the mind roams, adadanindru earthu. From that you have to withdraw the mind. ஈர்த்து அந்த சித்தத்தை, that mind, எப்போதும் ஆன்மாவில் சேர்த்திடுக. You merge that mind in the self. Here the Lord is not saying, you merge in me, Lord Krishna ன்னு சொல்லல. ஆத்மாவில் கிளியரா சொல்றார். In Atma, the self. Tiramuraveechai, so that the mind becomes still and stable and not roaming anywhere. Meaning it becomes achalam. Tiramuraveechai. Tiram. Tiram means what? Stable and achala, not chanchala. You understand? That is why I always suggest when you sit for meditation, the first step is you have to offer everything, all the burdens of your life, everything at the feet of the Guru or the Lord. Saying that, oh Lord, I don't know anything. You take care of everything. Even this goal I don't know, the path also I don't know. You be my father and mother, be my guide. You take care of everything. Sincerely you pray like that and sit. And whenever mind creates any trouble, you should say, no, he is there, he will take care of me. No, now there is no time for all this. Everything at the feet of the Lord. I will not think anything now. The Lord will take care. Ayyo, what will happen? What will happen there? What will happen here? Lord will take care. I am not going to think of anything now. With this attitude we have to sit. Then only the mind will be tamed. Otherwise the mind will not listen. To just see, once a Mahatma has described mind as, a monkey that everybody knows. But this monkey has been stung by a scorpion. A scorpion. Have you seen any scorpion here in the ashram? Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
There are many?
Yeah, there are. So if the monkey is stung by a scorpion, what happens? And then it is possessed by a ghost, let us say. Already it is drunk. Drunken monkey. The monkey possessed by the ghost. That is how our mind is. That Mahatma has said. Yeah, meaning the drunken monkey stung by a scorpion, possessed by the spirit or the ghost. That is how our mind is. It will not listen. It will dance. It will create havoc. So we have to give some support at the altar of the Lord or our Guru. We have to just keep it, saying that He will take care of everything. This one central faith we should have. He will take care. So as he was narrating that story the other day, his child was going on the flight, it seems. There was a turbulence, so much of turbulence. Everybody was panicking, the child was not. Then they asked him why. Then the child said, my father is the pilot. When he is the pilot, he will not let me down. Is that not so? So we have to feel, for this life journey, my father is the pilot. My father means a father in the heavens or father in the heart. He is the pilot, means what? Meegaman illamal mahat alagalam agamal kaatharul arunachala. He is the Meegaman, captain of the ship. So he is the captain of my ship. Who? The Guru or the Lord. Lord of my heart, Atma, the self. He is the captain of my ship. So he will somehow take care. This is the attitude we have to sit. Otherwise the mind will take us for a good ride. And we have to be alert. See, this is very important in meditation. We have to be alert. We're so tired we cannot meditate. Physically also, mentally also, if we are tired. That is why we should not over-exert ourselves. A seeker should not over-exert unnecessarily. Taking all the work on his head, he should not over-exert. அது வந்து பெரிய சாமர்த்தியம் கிடையாது. I would always say a good coordinator is one who should not do anything. Only delegate and then supervise. See to it that everything happens. If I am myself like a donkey doing everything, I am not a coordinator. I am not fit to be a coordinator. So as a Swami also, I don't do anything. Everybody does everything. I am just watching everything. My job is only to talk. So the idea is what? The mind has to be tamed means. Then the second thing is it should be alert, the mind. Why alert? Otherwise the mind will take you. Without your knowledge, it will take you somewhere. So it will be very alert. And then whatever comes in your mind, you should not be bothered. Nothing is going to happen. See, in your light, mind lives. If you withdraw your light, mind will die. So you are the boss, mind is not your boss. Let the mind understand it first. I am the boss. Please behave yourself.
That means the buddhi is the boss. Buddhi is the boss.
Buddhi or the I means the self. With that light only everything is happening. That is how we should think. We should assert our nature. So we should not be scared of this mind. Whatever it may throw, let it throw anything. How does it matter? Let it throw anything. Anything let it throw. How does it matter? See, we only give power to the thought by getting scared about the thought or not wanting to entertain such thoughts or falling victim of every thought. So we should remain as the boss. Whatever happens, happens. Now my business is not to worry about anything, any thoughts. My business is to inquire who am I, what am I, and to give the attention to my own self. This is my time with my own self. No compromise. Sit firm and keep your attention only on the self, whatever you understand about the self. And be there, be there, be there. That is it. Nothing else need to be done.
Different people will be having different understanding of this.
Let them have. See, understanding is always different. How you understand, how you interpret, that is not an issue. But self means I am. So that is the central theme. So see, you know what happens? Actually, we are not alone. The grace flows from within. When we are sincere, the grace flows from within. The guidance comes from within. See, that is what I am telling again and again. We need not panic at all. The guidance comes from within. Because Atma, the self, is the real guru. The guidance comes from within. So even if you feel, am I going astray, you need not worry. Where will you go? There is only self, there is nothing else. Where will you fall? Where will you go astray? There is nowhere to go astray, there is only self. Where can you fall? There you cannot fall anywhere else because there is only self. With this conviction you have to sit. And the guidance comes from within and you will be led. You will not worry, what is this, what is that? You will not go out anywhere and ask anybody. The Guru is seated in the heart, he will show the path. If you are sincere, if you turn within, he will take charge. He will take charge of your life, of your dhyana, of everything. And he will lead you to the ultimate. So this is what we have to do. So alert mind, we have to withdraw from all the thoughts and again bring back the mind and keep it in the self, whatever you understand about the self. So that the mind will merge means what? There is no more chalanam. It is still inside. But this will not happen overnight. See, it may happen for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Then without your knowledge, when you are weak, the mind will go somewhere. Because all of asanas are there. The mind will go away. Then what is your job now? To bring it back. So that's what he is saying. Sittam yadadanai patri yekumo adadanindru irthu sittathai eppodum aanmavil sethu tiramurave sei. So whenever the mind roams, bring it back again and again you bring it back. Yata yata nischarati manaha chanchalamasstiram. Whenever the mind goes out, tataha niyamyet. Then and then you bring it back to the lakshya, the goal. The lakshya is what? The self. And make it firm. Tiramuravichena, make it firm in Atma, the self, so that it will not roam anywhere. When you practice this for some time means what? Some years, few years. Then after some time, when you develop very healthy dispassion also towards the world, this is very important. After some time, you will find the mind will not go out. It will remain because it has tasted the bliss within. Quietude is bliss. So, Whenever it goes out, it knows it is getting hammered. Whenever it is inside, it knows it is tasting that bliss. So it will remain like a tamed dog. It will remain with you, with wagging its tail. Mind. That can happen. And after some time, the mind may merge. That is no mind also. This can happen to everybody if you are sincere. See, first of all, we should believe in it. It is all possible. Bhagavan has said, Ayye ati sulabham. Atma Vidya ayye ati sulabham, he has said, it is possible. Only thing is, two things. We have to be sincere, sincerely striving. Second thing is, we should develop healthy detachment. Otherwise, it will not happen. Full of desire and attachment means mind will not settle down inside. These are the indhanam, fuel for the mind to get disturbed and boil. So you remove the indhanam, fuel, the fire will go by itself, will be extinguished by itself. This is the secret. Indhanamillaya ridan yevvannam tantane mandamai shanti inai mannumo andavidam patru porulatrar parandamanamum shanti utruvidum tanahave oindu. We are going to see this Devika Lotram. This is the most beautiful verse of Devika Lotram. As long as the indhanam, the fuel is there, there will be fire. You remove the fuel, the fire will go off by itself. Similarly, what is the fuel for the mind to get agitated and go around? Attachment to the worldly objects and things and beings. You remove the attachment, by itself it will become quiet. Indana means patru purulatar paranda manam utruvidum shanti. Attain peace, tanahave oindu. It will become shanti by itself. You need not do any other things. Any other thing you need not do. You understand? So, whenever mind goes out, bring it back again and again and place it in Atma, the self. That is all we need to do. Till what time? Till there is no mind to go out. This has to be practiced. So, with these two verses, 27th and 28th, the dhyana, the secret of dhyana yoga is given out. So, first thing is what? With the buddhi, we have to tame the mind. Once when the mind is merged in the Atma, the self, don't think about anything else. To achieve that, slowly and steadily, you have to withdraw the mind again and again. Whenever it runs out, bring it back. See, this is hard work, but we have to do it. And keep it in the lakshya, the heart, that's the Atma, the self. Then gradually, it will become tamed. That is how it has to be done. Odukki poriyai ulathai madiyai. Odukki poriyai ulathai madiyai. What is that? What is the tune? What is the tune? Odukki poriyai ulathai madiyai. Odukki poriyai ulathai madiyai. Viduttasai acham verupu. Viduttasai acham verupu. Maduthendrum. Mutti tanakke munayum munivanevan. Mutti tanakke munayum munivanevan. Odukki poriyai ulathai madiyai. Odukki poriyai ulathai Viduttasai acham verupu. Maduthendrum mutti tanakke munayum munivanevan. Muttane anda muni. This is called out from the 5th chapter, 28th verse. Yatendriyamano buddhihi munirmokshaparayanah vigadechabhaya krodaha yasadha muktayeva saha. This is the verse. So in Tamil it is straightforward. There is no need to even explain. Odukki poriyai. Poriyai means senses. Odukki, restraining the senses. Ulathai. Ulathai means the mind. And madiyai, the buddhi. See, in the seat of meditation, what we are supposed to do, we should not allow the senses to run riot in the field of objects. You have to restrain. Udukki. See, the Western psychologists, they say, oh, don't do that. It's all suppression. Then you become a very perverted personality. They scare you. No, they don't know anything about mind. Psychologists, that's what I'm saying. They say that. But you know, some sort of restraint or suppression is also okay for the higher. If you remember that it is for higher, then it will not become as they point out as suppression, blah blah blah. So odukki poriyai, senses has to be withdrawn, restrained. And urattai. Urattai means what? Even if the senses are restrained, the mind won't keep quiet now. See, mind is an image factory. It creates so much of images from within because of the vasanas. So mind also should be restrained by how? By watching the mind. And madhyai, the buddhi. Buddhi should not think anything. It should follow the logic and reason given by the scriptures, by the Guru Maharaj. That is disciplined thinking. See, original thinking is good, but in the name of original thinking, kanna pinan, you think anything you want to think, that may not work actually. So madhyai. In fact, there is no need to think anything in meditation. Madhyai. Viduttu asai acham viruppu. And then one who is striving for the moksha, for the highest, he should give up. Viduttu means he should give up asai acham viruppu. Asai means desire, acham means fear, viruppu means anger or hatred. These are the two emotions, desire and fear. Desire for something what we want, fear of losing what we already have. We have a good health, there is a fear that we may lose the good health. It's fear. We have our own close kith and kin, there is a fear that we may lose their love. There is always fear. So he should give up desire and fear and hatred. By hating somebody, actually you are troubling yourself. Not only troubling yourself, you are developing such unwanted, unnecessary tendencies which will keep you in the samsara only. It means you are not seeing the central theme, that is the self. You are getting carried away by the kuri and guna, name and forms. So therefore, we have to learn not to hate anybody. Adveshta sarva bhutana. Maitra karuna, if possible, maitra karuna evacha. Friendliness and compassion towards all beings. So the second thing is we have to give up. Desire means what? It's not possible to give up desire altogether just like that. Slowly, when you grow gracefully, you give up one by one desires, you give up. More the desires, more the agitation, more the activities in the world outside. Mind will not settle down. So if you are interested in the higher, the self, then you have to slowly give up desire. First, you should make sure that you have only dharmic desire, not entertain adharmic desires. And slowly that also should be given up. And then fear. Fear, why to fear? Anyway, Lord is there to take care of everything. Atma will not perish. So no fear and also no hatred. After ensuring that Madutendru Mutti Tanakke Munayum Munivanavan. He is now interested only in what? In the liberation, emancipation. So his only priority in life is what? The highest, that goal. That is the self-realization. Munayum Munivanavan. See, only just thinking will not help. You have to put efforts towards that. What is the effort? Turn the mind again and again within. Whenever it goes out, that is the effort. The effort here is only withdrawing the mind. Like last verse we saw, na? Whenever one mind roams out, bring it back again and again. So that is a Munayum Munivanevan, Muttane and the Muni. That Munivan is Muttane. He is already liberated. See, imagine if he has restrained his senses and mind, and he has given up desire and fear and also hatred, and is sincerely striving for the ultimate. Even when he is striving, He is muktan only because he is not distracted by anything. His only goal in life is to realize his own self. Why? Because that is the truth. Now we all want only the truth, means that is the truth. All else is falsehood. Because from the highest standpoint, it is all not there. Like a ghost we see in the post. It is all in our head. It is not anywhere else. Therefore, this Munivan, Mananashila, one is called as Munivan, one who is contemplating. The contemplative one. He is already the Muktan. He is already liberated. When he is striving sincerely, see, that's why Gurudev says no. When you get into the train, right train, and when you are seated or when you go to sleep, you need not worry about the destination. If you are in the first class, there will be an attendant also coming to wake you up. So this is like first class journey. You need not worry about anything. The train will take you to the station. You do not know even the route. But you have to book the right train. You should not go anywhere. And you go there and reach there, then sleep, relax. It will take you to the destination. And here the Guru Maharaj is there. He will wake you up also when you go to sleep. The destination is come on. Wake up. So meaning what? We need not do anything. We have to do our this thing, that is to withdraw and keep it in the heart. Rest will be taken care. So what are all the obstacles? Desire, fear, and likes and dislikes. That is called as hatred here. That has to be given up. That is all. Very simple, na? Just give up desire. Everything is done. Swamiji, how to give up desire? When you give up one, another is already waiting. Yeah, Ashtakam is best. The negative should be exposed, right? True. So this is how it has to be done. Sahala uyirgalil tannayum tannil. Sakala uyirgal tamayum. Bihalamara தன்னி நிலை தெங்கும் சமநோக்குள்ளான் காண்பான் அந்நிய தன்னிய நந்தன் அவன் சகல உயிர்களில் தன்னையும் தன்னில் சகல உயிர்கள் தமையும் விகலமர தன்னி நிலை தெங்கும் சமநோக்குள்ளான் காண்பான் காண்பன் தன்னியன் அந்தத்தவன். See, Vihalamara, in the second line, the last word, Vihalamara. Vihala means kutram, some fault. Vihalamara means the faultless, the seeker, one who is pure at heart, because he is seeking the highest and not distracted by anything. Vihalamara, Tannil nilaithu, Tannil, one who is abiding in oneself. And Yengum Samanokullan, and he sees the same. He has the Samadrishti. Meaning what? He sees the same self everywhere. Samanokullan, Kanban. What he will see? He will see Sahala Virgalil Tannayum. He sees his own self in all beings. The self is one only, na? So he sees his own self in all beings. And not only that, Tannil Sahala Virgalayum. And in himself he sees everything. All the beings in his own self. Because self is the substratum of everything. So everything rises and falls in the self only. Since the self is the Atma of everybody, he sees his own self in everybody. So perfect oneness, this vision of oneness. By this vision of oneness only, samatvam can be achieved, not in the physical world. In the physical world, samatvam can never be achieved, howsoever you try. Because Lord has created everybody different. Some is created with a lot of buddhi. Some is created with a lot of emotions, heart. Some is created as an efficient, dynamic person. Some is created as a lazy, dull-witted. So there you cannot achieve samatvam. See, this is what misplaced. The idea is good to have samatvam. But in the external world, it is not possible because Lord has created everybody that way. There are differences. You cannot avoid it. See, our Padavetu is there, doing some sort of cleaning work, some pulluvetrudu, right? And there is an IT fellow who is really applying his mind, his buddhi, and bringing in crores and crores of money to the organization. Will you pay both of them the same money? It cannot happen. And he will not be satisfied. If you pay the same money to that IT fellow, he will not be. He will be restless. He will quit and he will go elsewhere. He will not be in the country also. You cannot bring that kind of samatvam in the world. It's not possible. But where we can bring samatvam, as self, everybody is one. There everybody meets. See, the same self is there in all beings. So look at that self and say Hari Om, Namaste. Then you are really seeing the one self, recognizing the one self. So this Mahatma who is abiding in his own self, he sees the same self everywhere. Samano Kullan Kanban. In the monkey also, in the squirrel also, in the male also, in the peacock also, the rich and the poor, in the Pandita and Pamara, he sees the same self. And not only that, he sees everything in himself. That is nothing other than him. So the perfect vision of oneness. Such Munivan, Dhanyan, he is really blessed. Andattavan, we have to read it that way. Andattavan means Antava Munivan, Tamasreshtan. That Tapasvi, that Tavan, Dhanyan, he is really blessed. Why he is really blessed? When you see that kind of oneness, there is only love. There is no hatred. And not only that, Ellorum inbukirukka nippaduve allamal verondrum ariyen paraparame. Sarva loka sukhino bhavantu. That would be his constant prayer. Let everybody live happily here. Why? Because everybody is my own self. So this is the vision. This is the vision of our scriptures. See, Sanatana Dharma, this is the core of Sanatana Dharma. Seeing the one Lord. If you are unable to understand self, then the word Lord is used. See, it means the same. Seeing the same self or the Lord in everybody, in all creatures, very low or very high. From the Brahma onwards, from Brahmaji onwards, to the small ant, the worm, same conscious principle is only functioning. So seeing that oneness, and this is the substratum of everything. So everything rises in it and falls in it, everything is rooted in it. So seeing the self everywhere and everything in the self, in this perfect vision of oneness. He is Dhanyan, because he is reveling in that bliss, and he feels Purana, perfect, full. So no desire, no fear, and no hatred, because he is seeing himself everywhere. There is only true love and compassion. So he lives a blessed life here. All the great saints and sages were living like this. Perfect vision of oneness. He is Dhanyan. He is blessed, really. The world also has become lucky, blessed because of his presence. True, true. Such Mahatmas, they do not do anything. Their very presence is enough to bless the world. True, very true. So this is what we have to strive for. So what we need to do? Restrain the senses and not allow the mind to run riot. Bring the mind again to the heart, to the self, and remain there. When you remain there, your inner eye will open up, and there you see the vision of oneness. What is the vision of oneness? you see the same self everywhere, meaning only one self is in which everything falls, everything rests and everything goes back. Or you feel the same self is everywhere, in everybody's heart. So with this vision of oneness, this Mahatma, he transcends everything, all the Veda Bhavana. And he is Dhanyan. Dhanyosi Krita Krityosi, that is what it is said. I have done everything what needs to be done. In the realization, this is how he feels. I have done everything what needs to be done. There is nothing more to do. Krita Krityosi means I have done everything. There is no feeling of guilt, of not doing something. No sins of omission and commission. You know what is omission and commission? Not this commission. That which you should not do, you commit. That is commission, sin of commission. Omission means what you should have supposed to do, you are not doing. This is omission. It is called as pratyavaya dosh. In technical Vedantic literature, pratyavaya dosh. The guilt of omission. You are supposed to do, but you are not doing. You are supposed to take care of your parents, you are not doing. You are supposed to take care of the society, help the society in whatever possible, you are not doing. Only you are living for yourself. I have no time for anybody. Me. And my family means what? My wife and my children. That's all. See, nowadays they teach in school also. What is a family? My mother, my father, me and my sister. What about grandparents? They are extended family. They are extended family. My God, this is very much against the ethos of our culture. This has been taught in the school. And what about Chittappa, Periyappa, uncles? They are extended family. Meaning what? They are not part of my family. Polachipoto, extended. See, this is very wrong actually. This is the idea of the Western world. Our idea is not that. The whole world is my family. Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. That is our attitude. But our children have been taught only your father means your papa and mama. And you and your sister. You form a family. So what to do with the grandparents? Dump them somewhere. See, in Japan, these people, they grow older and older and older. It seems they don't die also, it seems. After 100, 120, they don't die also. What they do, they put inside a barrel and they just roll them down in the hill, it seems. They just roll them down. They wouldn't poiduvanga. What happened, nobody knows. They do it, it seems. Because they lose everything. They can't do anything, but they are not dying also. So what to do? They put in the barrel, close the barrel, and from the hilltop, they roll it down. So before that happens to us, we have to go.
Surprised Swamiji when people more of something for the granddaughter you share. They say no, but no sharing.
No sharing.
Don't share.
Don't share. You eat everything yourself. And in Krishna calls that person as a thief. One who is eating everything for himself. See, taking everything from the world. See, the water we take from the world, the air we take from the world, everything we take from the world. Without giving back if you eat. Krishna calls Tenaha iti uchyate. He is a thief, he says. See, he is calling him as thief. You have to give back because you have got so much from the nature, from the society. See? Therefore, here it is said, so one who sees the same everywhere, he is Dhanyan. You understand? See, these are all the ideas we have to inculcate in our children. Even though there are differences, we should not differentiate them. We should try to see the oneness instead of seeing the diversity always. The diversity is there in the world, in the nature. It has to be accepted. But we should not differentiate means what? I am superior, you are inferior. That idea is very wrong actually. And moving on to the next verse. See, this is the most famous verse. அந்நிய சிந்தை அனுபவமிலாதென்னையே அந்நிய சிந்தை அனுபவமிலாதென்னையே உன்னியவர் என்றும் உபாசிப்பார் என்னிலே என்றும் ஒன்றும் அன்னவர்தம் யோகக்ஷேமங்களை என்றும் தரித்திடுவேன் யான் அந்நிய சிந்தை அனுபவமிலாதென்னையே உன்னியவர் என்றும் உபாசிப்பார் என்னிலே என்றும் ஒன்றும் அன்னவர்தம் யோகக்ஷேமங்களை என்றும் தரித்திடுவேன் யான். So it is called out from the chapter 9 of Bhagavat Geeta, verse number 22. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. So yogakshemam vahamyaham, I will take care of his yoga and kshema. What kind of devotees yoga and kshema? That is said. That is very important. We have to see what sort of devotee. Anniya sindai anuvamilladu, without any other thought. Anniya sindai edu anu means what? Not even atom sized. Iota. That is the right word. Correct. Not even iota of other thoughts. Anniya sindai anuvamilladu, ennaye unni evar endrum ubasippar. One who is thinking only of me and meditating on me, ubasipar, meditating on me, ennile endrum ondrum, always he is one with me. Ennile endrum ondrum, ondrum means he is rooted in me. Tesham nityabhiyuktanam, tesham nitya abhiyuktanam, one who is rooted in me, meaning what? He is rooted in the self. Endrum ondrum annavardham yogakshemangalai. So his yoga and kshema endrum tarittiduven yan. I will carry on my head. I will take care of his yoga and kshema. So here there are 2-3 conditions. Anniya sindai anuvamiladu, not thinking of anything of the world. See, if you are thinking of the world, then Lord will leave. Okay, he is anyways capable of taking care of his own life, let him. Why should I? This Mahatma is not taking care of himself or anything. He is thinking only of the Lord. He is meditating on the Lord because for him Lord is everything. Such great devotees, such great Mahatmas, their yoga and kshema. Yoga means what? You need certain basic comforts to live in this world. Na? So that I will take care. Yoga. Kshema means what? Already if they have got something like good health, if they lose their health, so I will take care. So yoga and kshema, that kshemam, that I will take care. And Bhagavan means the Krishna, when he has assured, he has done it again and again and again. All the great saints and sages, their yoga and kshema, he is only taking care. Even our own share, yoga and kshema, he is only taking care actually. We think we are taking care of ourselves. Actually, he is only taking care. You know, Bhagavan Shri Ramana Maharshi, at the age of 17, he left his house and he ran away to Tiruvannamalai, not carrying any money. And he was not knowing where the next food is going to come. And he was not having any place to live. He had nobody. But he was always in the self. Somehow, the Lord Arunachala took care of him through very many devotees. So he is the pratyaksha pramanam of this statement. I will take care of the yoga and kshema. See, without this assurance, without this faith and conviction, one cannot sit, Always we are bothered about our well-being. At least we are now here. Suppose let us say we are in the forest meditating. Always we are scared. Will there be a snake here? Will there be a tiger or whatever, wild animal here? Or will there be thieves here? How can you meditate then? See, you have to offer everything unto the Lord. My life and death, everything is offered unto Him. Then only you can sit peacefully. As long as you are scared of death, you cannot enter into Samadhi. Because it is death of the ego. It is a real death. Life or death has to be offered at His feet. Ennam eduvo adu seivai. If you want me to live, I will live. If you want me to go, I will go. So with this determination you sit, saying that Lord will take care. The yoga kshemangalai naan tharippen solrar. Tharippen yan. I will take care. So Bhagavan has assured, no? So with this faith and conviction we have to sit. Our business is only to think about the Lord, and Lord will take care of everything. How? It is His business. Why do you want to know how? He knows His business, He will take care. See, for Him, it is not like this also. So therefore, with this idea, that Lord will take care. And another meaning for Ananya is not to think Lord as something else. Anyam. He is the very self. He is seated in the heart. That is another meaning for Ananya Bhakti. So, very much He is a self. He is seated here. See, suppose if He says in Kailasha and Vaikunda, sometimes He may sort of not even watch us. He may forget. Sometimes something may obstruct in between. Who knows? But He is very much in the heart. So, always awake. So, nothing can escape His attention. Just I am joking. So, He will take care. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. So, we will see it in length today evening and then we will move on. Om Purnamadha Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudhachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Hari Om.